guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani. If you're new here, welcome or welcome back. But anyways, today's video we're just going to I'm going to be trying the Mane Choice Tropical Moringa line. It's the blue bottle. You'll see it in the next clips or the following clips, but it's the blue formula. Anyways, but I just wanted to try the whole line, really, just because I've heard such good things about it, and also I love how it smells. So bang bang boom. And I also haven't tried a full line of the Mane Choice products, so I wanted to try that. But this is going to be like a testing review kind of thing. But anyways, before we get into it, don't forget to go down below and hit that subscription button and turn on the notification button or bell so YouTube will notify you each and every time I post a video. And of course, if you like the video, hit like. But stay tuned to see what's going down. Alright, what's good? Sorry for my hoarse voice, but you know, it is what it is. But we're going to start with this Sweet Oil and Honey Endless Moisture Shampoo. I actually really liked how moisturizing it was, but personally, I wouldn't really get this shampoo. It's not going to be something that I'll reach for in order to really cleanse my hair, which is kind of a given whenever it comes to moisturizing shampoos, just because typically before I wash my hair, if I put it into a puff or anything or a bun, I use a lot of gel. And when I use so much gel, I really want a good shampoo to break that all down. I was basically squeezing the gel out of my hair because it wasn't breaking it down. And that might not be a problem to somebody else. Or you can, honestly, I would say you could probably use this shampoo as like a co-wash instead, because it was so moisturizing. And I don't feel like it stripped my hair at all, but it did cleanse. It cleansed a little bit, but you know, not that big of a difference personally. Sorry, not sorry. But, of course, I'm just going to go through and shampoo that the regular way. I like to scrub my scalp, you know, little things. Also, you'll see me throughout this video trying to see how well certain things will allow me to detangle no matter what they are in the line. So even the shampoo, I was trying to run my fingers through it just to see how able I was to try and detangle. It wasn't that bad. And I did appreciate the fact that these were also like kind of defining my hair. It was defining my hair, even the shampoo. Typically shampoos, they don't do that. Like it'll just feel clean and, you know, don't really think anything of it. But this was actually defining my curls and clumping them together. So that was pretty cool. And also I did add a shower mirror to my bathroom. So that's what I'm looking at. And I'm just moving on to the conditioner of the line. It is a rinse out or leave-in conditioner. I don't really use regular conditioners just because I always deep condition or use a mask. So there's really no reason for me to use two different types of conditioners. One of them is going to do way better than the other for obvious reasons. So, but for this one, I would definitely use it as a leave-in. Like I would actually probably reach for it as a leave-in because I liked it. Honestly didn't have as much slip as I thought it might, just because it was also a regular conditioner as well as a leave-in, but to each his own. It was decent. Obviously you can see how much I loved how moisturizing this line was. So I moved on to the mask of the line. It's literally just called mask. I mean, of course it's called Sweet Oil and Honey Endless Moisture Mask, but it's still just mask. I really liked this mask. It was very moisturizing as well, but it kind of reminded me of more of like a protein kind of deep conditioner, just because while it was moisturizing, it didn't have much slip. And I've noticed that a lot of protein style deep conditioners are kind of the same. I don't believe there is any protein in this mask, but honestly, I could be mistaken, so that's fine, but there wasn't much slip in it, and I actually really like it, so I might end up getting it again because I didn't make much of a dent even though I was very heavy-handed with it. I didn't make much of a dent, but I also don't like to be, I don't like to have to be heavy-handed with deep conditioners because I'm like, if it's gonna work, it should be able to work in smaller amounts as well. Whereas I didn't feel like this one was like spreading that far across my hair as it probably should have. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a few, you know, shower bits, what have you, and then I'll be back to rinse that out. It rinsed out pretty well, like it felt well. Oh gosh. Yeah, I realized that I was using my ring light as more of a tripod because I forgot to turn on the actual light. I was so focused on not spending too much time in the shower, and then I ended up doing that anyways. So that's fine. But I was rinsing that out, and I just switched over to the sealing cream, which honestly I really like it. I would probably use this again. Like I would probably repurchase this just because I do have normal to high porosity hair, so moisture tends to travel, like tends to leave my hair a bit quicker than I would like. But I actually really like this, and I appreciate them for actually making this product, to be honest. But anyways, as you can see, I did go on to the braid out glaze, the pearly braid out glaze. I like this. I do not like it for a wash and go. I will try it on like a twist out or something, and let you guys know, but I do not like it for a wash and go. I prefer my stylers like this. If I'm going to use something like that, I prefer it to be a lot heavier, so that's why I always gravitate towards the wetline extreme. And I had to be very heavy-handed for it to look like it was making a huge difference. Maybe I could have just like separated my hair more, but I don't know. It's not something that I'll probably repurchase unless it looks fantastic for like a twist out. I'm probably not going to use it again. I mean, after I finish the container, of course. I don't know if you guys can tell how rough it is while I'm like finger detangling my hair, but my fingers are not going through my hair as easily and as quickly as I expect of certain products, or as I expect of my other products. So this was kind of not a highlight for me. And you could see I just slapped a bunch of that glaze in my hair. So obviously I was heavy-handed. And I did try to like section them smaller, but I don't know if that really made a huge difference. But that's pretty much it. As you can see, my hair is not very weighed down, but you know, whatever. It's a style. Regardless, it's okay. Oops, stumbling. All right. What's good? What's good? Okay, so obviously, just from looking at my hair, first of all, this is not day 1 or 2. This is day 3. This is day 3 because it's Saturday, and I washed my hair on Wednesday night. So this is day 3. This is not how I typically like my hair. This is more of a fro vibe. This is more do it for the culture from the Mane Choice as well, because that was the purpose of that. It was more fro inspired. It was, you know, whatever. But this is not how I would typically like my hair. There are 2 products, or there is one main product that I would definitely repurchase, and it would be the Moisture Lock Cream. Granted, I'm pretty sure I'm not saying the correct name for that, but it was the purpose that I get from like my memory of the vibe of the title. Anyways, I would possibly repurchase the mask. I did really like it. The only thing is that it didn't give me as much slip as I was hoping for. Maybe I needed to use more, but I felt like I used enough, or maybe I just needed to use the smaller sections. But of course, you go and you learn. You do and you learn. You learn as you go. That was the one I was going for. What the heck? Anyways, but overall, like, I'm okay with it, but I stretched my hair a couple times because it kept shrinking back up, so I just re-stretched it back. As you can see, my camera shut off. So, basically, I love the line. I love the moisturizing, like, effect of this line. However, I do not feel like it had enough slip. So personally, I would probably use something else for certain aspects of the line. And I already told you guys which ones I loved or which products I did love from the line. So that's all set. But of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification button once again. So you will see whenever I post, because it does vary between like Tuesdays and Saturdays. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a good night.